Manila is really three cities in one. Old Tondo, home of the Philippine masses, modern Manila, born of American development, and Intramuros, walled city of the Spaniards. Within the walls, little has changed since the days of Spanish rule. The main shopping street, Calle, chiefly catering to tourists, presents a picture of busy activity and colorful traffic. The projecting balconies and grilled windows are reminders of old Spain. On the north shore of the Pasig River is Tondo, the oldest and most densely populated quarter. Here the masses live, and here also is the modern business area of the city. In this section are the greatest contrasts: fine skyscraper office buildings and banks among crumbling thick-wall ancient structures, broad straight streets and narrow crooked ones, canals teeming with boat activity, and paved streets with modern traffic. Traffic in all parts of Tondo is heavy and difficult to control. With swiftly moving autos abreast caramatas, the two-wheeled native conveyances drawn by active Philippine ponies. The oldest and still the main business street of Manila is the famed Escolta, a congested narrow thoroughfare 5 blocks long, which parallels the river between Plaza Moraga and Plaza Goiti. On it face most of the fine shops and department stores of the city.
Manila, I keep coming back to Manila. Simply ain't no place like Manila. Manila, I'm coming home.
By 2030, Manila could be a freight and air traffic market leader with a fully integrated solution connecting the region with a transport, logistics and production hub that includes a new airport, a new seaport, urban development and logistics facilities, a lagoon that creates an attractive local coastline. There'll be a brand new state-of-the-art international airport with the possibility of creating new landmarks for Manila and the Philippines. It will have dual parallel runways to secure future capacity, sufficient opportunities for terminal expansions, and space reserved for cargo and maintenance facilities. With a new airport at Sangley, the old airport land will become the biggest urban transformation area in Greater Manila. The 650-hectare large area provides a unique opportunity to create a showcase for urban development based on sustainable principles, bringing Manila and the Philippines to the forefront of development.
This is what most commuters here in Manila have to live with every day: traffic jams. And this one stretches as far as the eye can see. Thousands of work hours are wasted and hundreds of millions of dollars are lost in productivity every year. This chaos highlights one of the biggest problems in the country: infrastructure.
Manila, a place with huge potential, but it has its setbacks. Even getting to work each day here can be a chore.
I want to experience people's daily frustration. So today, I'm going to take a ride with Kais Patel, a management consultant, on his journey to work. Okay, all right, let's get started.
So at this point, I'm wondering, is Manila really the worst city to drive on Earth?
Guys, we are currently in the midst of a major traffic jam. Vehicles are bumper to bumper.
Well, Rico, this is a reality every day we face. It takes us at least 2.5 hours on an average to get from one point to another.
This is what I call a catalytic innovation, because it's going to create some new things. Catalytic innovation is different than disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation disrupts existing industry, and there's some lines that are blurred here, but catalytic innovation creates entirely new industries. It unlocks new opportunities, does lots of different things.
So let's look at the other end of the spectrum. Our cities and megacities. Half of the Earth's population lives in cities today. 500 million of us live in megacities. We are living through an amazing urbanization trend. China alone is adding a megacity the size of New York City every 2 years. These are places that do have road infrastructure, but it's very inefficient. Congestion is a huge problem. So we think it makes sense in those places to set up a network of transportation that is a new layer that sits between the road and the internet, initially for lightweight urgent stuff. And over time, we would hope to develop this into a new mode of transportation that is truly a modern solution to a very old problem. It's ultimately scalable with very small ecological footprint, operating in the background 24/7, just like the internet.
In 2014, Amazon proposed using drones, much smaller and simpler than those in the military, to deliver packages to customers. Real estate agencies have begun using drones for promotional videos, and a burst of small DIY organizations have started creating their own, smaller-scale machines for recreational flights. Others have used drones for anti-poaching rescue missions in Africa. Medicine delivery via drones is still in its testing phase, and even Facebook is building huge solar-powered drones to fly at 50,000 feet and beam internet into remote areas of the world.
Technologic. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, crash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, flip it, drag it, drop it, zip and zip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, pose it.
With all the talk surrounding drones and flying cars, it seems they both hold a place for future transport of both goods and humans. As the concept of futuristic air travel progresses, they hope civilian drivers will be able to commute in the skyless, which will make it easier for people to get from building to building in crowded cities, all while saving time and eliminating road congestion.
The ocean levels have risen, and so the idea is that the city itself is kind of set up with a series of dam walls that are keeping the ocean out from the older parts of the city.
EHang 184 is the safest, smartest, and eco-friendly low-altitude autonomous aerial vehicle aiming on providing medium-short distance transportation solution. Early in 2013, EHang started the disruptive and revolutionary plan of making this new generation of autonomous vehicle. We have the application designed for EHang 184. After setting up the flight plan with a single click, user can take off on any location, sit, relax, and enjoy the flight. EHang will always keep in mind of its humble beginning, put our heart and soul with the products we build, absolute safety by design, automation, and sync flight management platform.
Technologic.